In this episode of Nneka, I'm chatting with one of the Caribbean's most beloved musicians, jazz artist Arturo Tappin. We'll find out what he's up to this summer, as well as how he's working with young people in jazz. We ready?
Somebody take me home, home. Somebody take me home, home. Somebody take me home, home. Somebody take me home.
Well, this man is a true Caribbean legend. There's some interviews you get to do and it's just like, I can't believe this is happening because I've heard his music for so long, and it's Arturo Tappin. He's been wowing audiences with his dynamic performances. He's a jazz artist, fusion, a little reggae, a little everything. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh my goodness, you have been doing this for quite some time,
Yeah.
but still so relevant, still so sexy. They call him the sexiest horn man the Caribbean has to offer. What does that feel like when you hear that?
Well, some reporter coined that, and it kind of made the way all over the internet, so it's kind of stuck with me. Sometimes some MCs will make fun of it,
Okay.
but it's
What are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah, what are you gonna do?
Exactly, but you're always fly, you always have everything together. Even your instruments are decked out, they're blinged out, your
Yeah.
clarinet and your sax.
Well, there's a company that bling them out for me, so I can't play very well, so I've got to look the part, right?
What? Well, listen, we got to talk a little bit about what you've been up to, and I think we were just chatting about the fact that I remember you playing in St. Vincent with my uncle Nigel, as a matter of fact.
Correct, yeah.
At the Attic.
Yeah, the Attic was the spot if you wanted to play jazz in St. Vincent, and met lots of young musicians there as well, and got to work with some of the best musicians out of St. Vincent as well. From, you get the buzz going, and then when I went to New York, I got to work with the piano player, Sir was it Macintosh.
Oh yeah.
And, There are a bunch of brothers actually. They're all great, and St. Vincent has produced some really wonderful musicians over the years.
Definitely. And speaking of working with musicians, I mean, you have been able to work with Roberta Flack and Luther Vandross as well.
Yeah, I was very lucky. Roberta used to visit Barbados on holiday, and I just happened to be playing at the Waterfront Cafe, which was a little jazz restaurant in Bridgetown, and I kind of recognized her walking in. So I stopped the band immediately and said, look, play Feel Like Making Love, which was one of her tunes. And she heard it and she walked over, invited me over to the table, said, what are you doing in Barbados? I said, gigging. She said, no, we got to get you to New York. A couple of weeks later, I was off to South Africa.
And you were. This was a long time ago.
Yeah, I worked with her for like 15 years. I actually moved to New York as a result.
Oh my goodness. See, well, this is what happens. Do you ever sit back and kind of look at some of the awesome things you've been able to do, like play for her, President Clinton, Obama, royals, Prince Harry and William.
Everything's connected, and it's like you meet one person, and once you do well, they recommend you, and it's just been one little step. I always tell the young musicians that I mentor, it's not a rabbit race, it's a turtle race. Once you focus and take your time, you'll get where you need to be.
And you do work with a lot of young musicians. Why is it important for you to give back and to mentor?
It happened for me. Lots of older jazz musicians helped me a lot. When I wanted to go to study music, I had people who contributed, because it was very expensive to study at Berklee College of Music. There was a Baroness, Mavra McAllis, who paid half my school fees, otherwise I couldn't have made it there. And so when a guy catches 2 buses from the country to come to town and come by my house, it's like I give them the information because they're really keen and stuff. So I've been teaching youngsters for I don't charge. I give them the information. We can spend an hour or 2. You come back when you're ready. And it keeps me relevant because they keep me in contact with what's happening. These are the tunes that are happening now, whatever. Even this, this is by by a young lady in Barbados called Zane, you know, and she hooked me up with this.
I
and,
like
you know,
it.
yeah.
I like it a lot.
thank
And
you.
I mean, can we hear a little something? I know you brought. What do you prefer, clarinet or sax? Well, you're
Well, this is my favorite.
saxophonist.
Yeah.
Right?
I hope it's not too loud.
We'll try. So smooth and effortless. I tell you, when I write my coming of age Caribbean movie, your music is gonna be in the soundtrack, like when the characters driving by the beach and they see groves. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Oh man, I really appreciate you coming here. Where can people see you this summer?
Well, I'm going to the Fringe Festival in Edinburgh. I'm going to be doing 10 shows there at the Loft, and it's going to be from mid-August to the end of August. And we're working on trying to do something in September with the help of the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. And they've been partners with me for the last 3 years, so it's been working out pretty well.
Wonderful. Saw you at Barbados on the water, of course. That was awesome.
Yeah,
at the
we had a
harborfront.
great show, and hopefully we'll do it again next year.
Agreed. All right. Well, thank you so much. You can always catch up with Arturo at arturotappin.com.
Yeah.
This has been a pleasure.
Thank
Enjoy.
you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.